Intelligence isn't just about IQ scores or academic achievements. It's about how we think, learn, and adapt. Today, we're exploring behaviors that might signal someone isn't as sharp as they think they are. Let's dive in. Overconfidence without knowledge. The Dunning-Kruger effect shows us that people with limited knowledge often overestimate their abilities. They don't know enough to realize what they don't know. Meanwhile, experts tend to be more humble because they understand the complexity of their field. Red flag. Someone who speaks with absolute certainty on topics they've barely studied. Inability to change their mind. Smart people update their beliefs when presented with new evidence. They see changing their mind as growth, not weakness. But some people treat their opinions like identity. No matter how much evidence you show them, they dig in deeper. Key insight: intellectual rigidity is often a defense mechanism against feeling wrong. Always blaming others. People with low intellectual maturity rarely take responsibility. When things go wrong, it's always someone else's fault: the system, their boss, bad luck, other people. They can't see their own role in outcomes. Growth mindset. Intelligent people ask, "What could I have done differently?" Living in echo chambers. Some people only consume information that confirms what they already believe. They follow the same voices, watch the same channels, and dismiss anything that challenges their worldview. Reality check: if everyone you follow agrees with you 100% of the time, you're not learning, you're just reinforcing. Poor listening skills. Ever talk to someone who's just waiting for their turn to speak? They're not processing what you're saying. They're rehearsing their response. Real intelligence involves active listening, asking questions, and actually considering other perspectives. The test: do they remember what you said or just what they wanted to say? Confusing confidence with competence. Loud voices and bold claims aren't signs of intelligence. Some people mistake confidence for knowledge. They dominate conversations, interrupt others, and speak as if their opinions are facts. Remember, the most knowledgeable person in the room is often the one asking questions, not making proclamations. Falling for obvious manipulation. Critical thinking is a cornerstone of intelligence. People who lack it are easy targets for scams, conspiracy theories, and emotional manipulation. They believe sensational headlines without checking sources, share misinformation, and fall for obvious logical fallacies. Red flag: believing something just because it feels right or confirms what they want to be true. Black and white thinking. The world is complicated, but some people see everything in extremes. Good or bad, right or wrong, with us or against us. They struggle with nuance, context, and gray areas. Smart people understand most real-world problems don't have simple solutions. Need for instant gratification. Intelligence correlates with delayed gratification. People who can't wait, who need immediate results, who give up when things get hard, they're often operating on impulse rather than strategy. The marshmallow test still matters. Those who can wait for better rewards tend to make better life decisions. Never admitting "I don't know." Intelligent people are comfortable with uncertainty. They can say "I don't know" without shame. But insecure people make up answers, change the subject, or act offended when caught in ignorance. Sign of wisdom: "I don't know, but I'll find out," or "that's outside my expertise." Dismissing all expertise. There's a difference between healthy skepticism and reflexive contrarianism. Some people automatically dismiss experts, scientists, and professionals because they've watched a few YouTube videos. Balance: question authority but respect genuine expertise. Living in the past. People with limited growth mindset constantly reference the good old days or past achievements. They peaked years ago and haven't evolved since. They're stuck in old ways of thinking. Growth indicator: are they learning new skills or just repeating old patterns? Addiction to outrage. Some people are always angry about something. They seek out things to be offended by, jump from one controversy to another, and let emotions override rational thought. Emotional intelligence matters. Smart people don't let rage cloud their judgment. Following without questioning. Blindly following trends, influencers, or popular opinion without critical evaluation shows a lack of independent thinking. They do what everyone else is doing because everyone else is doing it. Think for yourself. Just because something is popular doesn't make it right. Consuming without creating. Spending hours scrolling, watching, and consuming content without ever creating, building, or contributing anything meaningful can indicate passive rather than active intelligence. The shift, from consumer to creator, from observer to participant. The final truth. Here's what matters most. Intelligence isn't fixed. These aren't life sentences. They're habits that can be changed. The truly intelligent person recognizes their own blind spots and works to improve. Self-awareness is the first step. If you recognized yourself in any of these, that's actually a good sign. It means you're thinking critically about your own thinking. Remember, the wisest person in the room knows how much they still have to learn. What behaviors would you add to this list? Share in the comments. And if this video made you think, subscribe for more psychology insights that challenge how we see ourselves and others.